We are the unique YouTube channel, A Body Like Bruce. If you like this particular video, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, add your comments below this video, and then go share it with all your family, friends and others that you know who are hardcore, die-hard Bruce Lee fanatics. Don't forget to look at our other videos, and if you like those, give us a like, add your comments below, and we'll get back to you on those as soon as we can. And don't forget to share those videos with everybody else. We found this article online in regards to Bruce Lee's daughter Shannon Lee, who has come out saying, well, a lot of people said my father is angry, or her father is angry, etc. He had his outburst like everybody does. Many said that he was an A-hat, all this sort of stuff, and she's bringing out a new book. She's obviously written about what he was really like, how she knew him when she was a child growing up. Well, she's only really young, so she probably wouldn't have known much, but she probably learned a lot from his students and very close friends as well as Bruce Lee's widow, her mother, Linda Lee Caldwell. So here is that article, and it reads, Bruce Lee's daughter debunks conspiracy theories about martial arts icon. Or about Bruce Lee, their father. Bruce Lee's daughter debunks conspiracy theories about martial arts icon, Bruce Lee. It's been over 50 years since Bruce Lee passed away unexpectedly at age 32, and his only daughter is determined to set the record straight. Shannon Lee has been protecting her father's legacy since she was in her 30s. The 54-year-old is co-founder of the Bruce Lee Foundation alongside her mother Linda. She's now partnering up with Genesis Publications to publish In My Own Process, which she said is the official book documenting her father's life and work. It features rare photographs, workout regimes, martial arts drawings and philosophical observations made by the late star, Bruce Lee. Cobra Kai star Ralph Macchio explains why he turned down Will Smith's Karate Kid remake. The door was open. A close-up of Bruce Lee smiling and wearing sunglasses. Bruce Lee's philosophies are published in a new book In My Own Process, Genesis Publications. Lately there's been this narrative popping up that Shannon's father, Bruce Lee, was angry all the time and arrogant and an A-E, or an asshat. Shannon explained to Fox News Digital, look, everybody can be angry sometimes. That's fact. And she's not saying he was never angry. She knows, especially when he was younger, he could have a temper. He could have a temper. Yeah, he had a temper. He's known for his temper. But his temper and his anger were a lot of times born out of frustration. Poor guy couldn't sit still. He's always on the move, right? Etc., etc. Frustration with the way he was treated, or frustration with people promising things and then not following through. But through his self-work, he came to understand that. Why were people like that? Why are they like that? Book cover for In My Own Process, being published on April 23rd, 2024. So it should be up there now, by Genesis Publications. Bruce Lee has had many writings about it. How it's easy to be cocky and arrogant, Shannon shared. It's what he details on the Lost interview of Bruce Lee. So you can have all these flashy movements, be cocky, etc., etc. He has many writings about it, how it's easy to be cocky and arrogant, Shannon shared. It's harder to be honest and express who you really are. But there's this narrative being spread now that he was this angry, arrogant, cocky person. He was extremely confident, which Shannon thinks can be mistaken for arrogance sometimes. He cared intensely about doing things well. We tend to want to put people in a box and say, this is what this person was like, but the truth is those people didn't know him, or they only crossed paths with him very, very briefly. Or people talk rubbish long after someone's dead and they can't answer for themselves. They can't confront that person and say, oh no, it wasn't like that. You're long dead. Shannon Lee wearing a blue and orange dress. Shannon Lee wants to address misconceptions about her father, Bruce Lee's life and death. Emma McIntyre Getty Images. Okay, it's not showing these images, it's just the website. We don't know why these images didn't come up. Maybe they didn't have the copyright rights or whatever to do that, license to do that. That's something she was trying to correct, Shannon added. Bruce Lee died in 1973 at the height of his fame due to an allergic reaction to painkillers. But that's what they say, right? Okay. It's been otherwise proven to be false. Over the years, Shannon has heard numerous conspiracy theories surrounding the circumstances of her father's passing. Some have alleged that Lee's death was covered up and instead that he had taken a drug overdose. Well, we don't believe that. Some claim he was poisoned by a jealous lover. Not too sure on that one. Others insisted he was assassinated by rival gangs. Yeah, don't know. Triads, the Dongs, whatever. I don't know. And for some, he was simply a victim of a family curse. Yeah, that's the Chinese version of it, right? I think he maybe just had an aneurysm. Yeah, allergic reaction to some equagizac that he took or something like that, or something else happened to him. Bruce shirtless, smiling, hands together, pray motion, be standing in the probably a picture, a couple of pictures there. Yeah, they probably couldn't put up, but for some reason they just put the comments or explanations about it. In response to those rumours, Shannon said that it only speaks to the greatness of his father's life, of her father's life. Shannon, who was 4 when her father died, admitted that her memories of Lee are hazy. Of course, she was only 4 years old, right? But his presence never left her. Okay. There's probably the pictures within the book. The thing that she remembers the most about him is how he felt to her, said Shannon. She has a very strong feeling of a sense of warmth, a sense of attention, a sense of playfulness, a sense of strength. He instilled in her a sense of safety and a sense of love that she gets to carry with her throughout her whole life. For a long time when she was growing up, she was really confused about why she felt like she knew this person so well, so strongly, given that her mental memories, her visual memories are not that strong, but it's because of the feeling he gave her. Her mother, 79, she's getting on, has continued to share many stories about the patriarch, or Bruce Lee. When her parents had her brother, Brandon, her dad was really excited because he had a son, said Shannon. For Chinese men, a firstborn son is really important. So he was really proud and excited, and then her mum was like, I think we should have another child. He was like, if I could have another son, that would be great. Then she came along. Her mum was like, oh my God, you had him wrapped around your little finger. That's what she's saying about Shannon. He became a girl dad, like hardcore, said Shannon chuckled. Shannon described her household as one filled with love. Linda told her that she had never laughed so much in life as when she was married to Bruce Lee. A very humorous guy. He used to pull the pranks and all that sort of stuff. So that's understandable. Most people tend to think of Shannon's father or Bruce Lee's life as starting in the United States, said Shannon. That's where he met her mother. That's where he opened his schools, and that's where he was discovered in Hollywood. His career took off from there. But he had such a full life as a child. He acted in 20 movies. He was a cha-cha champion of Hong Kong. He was a boxing champion in his high school. He was fighting on rooftops, in rooftop matches and training. He was a kid with a lot of energy and used that energy to the very end. And Lee never took a day off. Bruce, wearing a tank, but another picture of the book. There's a picture we have of her father where he's in this old school matching pajama top and bottom, and he's in the chair, passed out asleep. Shannon laughed. She remembers she told her mum, I love this picture because it shows that he got tired and lazy too. She just started laughing hysterically. She said, that picture is staged, honey. Your father never stopped. Okay. He's pulling another prank. He rested, he believed in the power of sleep. He rested, he believed in the power of sleep. He slept 8 hours a day, but when he was awake, he was always going, always moving, said Shannon. Even if he was reading a book, he would be stretching. If he was watching a boxing match, he would be practicing some punches. The apple really fell far from that tree, she laughed. Lee, who was born in San Francisco but raised in the Asian financial hub, began his career as a child actor in the 1940s. He started learning Chinese Kung Fu when he was 13. He moved back to the US in 1959 and studied philosophy at the University of Washington. He skyrocketed to fame in Hollywood for his martial arts talent, but when cameras stopped rolling in the 60s and 70s, he fought against racist portrayals of Asians on the big and small screens. He combated racist stereotypes in the US entertainment industry, where Asian men were often portrayed as servants, unskilled workers, or evil geniuses in Hollywood. Lee eventually went back to Hong Kong and made hits like The Big Boss and Fist of Fury. His last film, Enter the Dragon, was released 6 days after his death and became the most popular movie. He was one of the first Asian actors to attain Hollywood megastardom and fanned a kung fu craze that swept the world. In putting her book together, Shannon discovered new stories about her father. Bruce Lee's daughter thinks Quentin Tarantino could shut up about her father's portrayal in the movie. That one that he made, right? And he made Bruce Lee look like a fool. Bruce in dark sweater, brown shirt, etc., etc. Shannon Lee told Fox News Digital that she had discovered new stories about her father while putting in my own process together, courtesy of Shannon Lee. Her martial arts instructor, who was one of her father's students, told her the story about this guy, Ted Wong. Her father's only student when he started. Ted told her dad, Bruce Lee, "I really wish I could find a girlfriend." His dad was like, "Well, Ted, I've got to get you together." He took Ted to buy new clothes, get a haircut. He designed a weight regimen for him so he could get in shape. Shannon's dad, Bruce Lee, was like, "Come on, let's get some energy in your body. Let's get you feeling good." Ted soon met his wife as a result. Bruce Lee fought hard against racist stereotypes in the US entertainment industry, where Asian men were often portrayed as servants, unskilled workers, or evil geniuses in Hollywood. When her dad's assistant instructor at his Oakland school fell ill, her dad helped him to finish writing his book so that he could get the proceeds for his medical treatments. Shannon continued. That's a side a lot of people don't see. They just see the martial arts guy, the action hero, the teacher, and the philosopher, but he was also a heart-centered human being. Today, Shannon is determined to keep her father's legacy alive for a new generation of fans discovering his work and lessons. When you encounter Bruce Lee, you feel your energy lift, she reflected. You feel invigorated, and that's what I want to celebrate. That's what she wants to celebrate. The Associated Press contributed to this report. And looks like Stephanie Nolasco. Okay, it's about her covering entertainment at Fox News. So that's a little from Shannon Lee, the surviving daughter of the legendary martial artist, kung fu genius Bruce Lee, on her father and her book, which was published in April 2023, April 23 last year, maybe, or this year. So go look for it. You might be able to find it online somewhere. You might find it in a shop somewhere. Buy it, read it, and tell us all about it in the comments below. We are very, very interested in this book, this one that we haven't seen, we weren't aware of. So that's this video we created and uploaded for you Bruce Lee fans out there. If you liked it, then give us a like, subscribe to our channel, add your comments and tell us. We're very interested in what you have to say below in the comments, and we'll get back to you on those as soon as possible. And then go share this video. Don't forget to share our other videos on our channel, A Body Like Bruce, with everybody else that you know that's a die-hard Bruce Lee fan. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, our latest video upload.